Nobody has put forward any scenario of delay, ambiguity, or confusion. We are not working on that scenario, he said. The stakes are high for the Eurozone's fourth largest economy. Catalonia is the source of a huge chunk of its tax revenue and hosts multinationals from carmaker Volkswagen to drugs firm AstraZeneca. The Catalan region's head of foreign affairs, Raül Romeva, told the BBC earlier that the Catalan parliament intended to make a decision on independence, without specifying when. Parliament will discuss, Parliament will meet. It will be a debate and this is important, Romeva said. The Spanish government stepped up economic pressure on the Catalan government on Friday by passing a law to make it easier for companies to move their operations around the country, potentially dealing a blow to the region's finances. Relocations within hours of the government's move. CaixaBank, Spain's third biggest lender and Catalonia's biggest company, said its board had decided to move its registered office to Valencia in light of the current political and social situation in Catalonia. Catalonia-based utility Gas Natural said its board had decided to move its registered office to Madrid for as long as the legal uncertainty in Catalonia continued. They joined a number of other Catalonia-based companies, including Sabadell, Spain's fifth-largest lender, that have already announced plans this week to move their registered offices elsewhere in Spain. Artur Mas, a former head of the Catalan government who was barred from public office for 2 years in March for staging an informal independence referendum in 2014, told the Financial Times on Friday that the region had yet to lay the groundwork for real independence. He said there was a debate among Catalan leaders about whether now was the right time to unilaterally declare independence. Calls for mediation amid calls from many groups, including Barcelona's soccer club, for a mediated solution to the standoff. Swiss state broadcaster RTS said neutral Switzerland was ready to help forge dialogue between the Spanish government and Catalonia. The foreign ministry said Switzerland was in touch with Spain and Catalonia, but conditions for talks were not yet ripe. Puigdemont has called for international mediation to find a way out of the impasse. Spanish Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy has offered all-party political talks to find a solution, opening the door to a deal giving Catalonia more autonomy, but only if the Catalan government gives up any independence ambitions. You can't hold talks if people are outside the law, Spanish government spokesman Íñigo Méndez de Vigo told reporters after the weekly cabinet meeting. Final referendum results released by the Catalan regional government on Friday showed % support for breaking away among the nearly 2.3 million people who voted. But turnout was only about 43% as Catalans who favor remaining part of Spain mainly boycotted the ballot. Secession could fuel separatist nationalist divisions across the rest of Spain, which only this year saw ETA guerrillas in the northern Basque region lay down their arms after a campaign lasting almost half a century. Spanish ruling party lawmakers say Rajoy is considering invoking the constitution to dissolve the regional parliament and force fresh Catalan elections if the region's government goes ahead with an independence declaration. Romeva's remarks about the Catalan parliament pressing ahead with an independence debate hit Spanish stocks and bonds, including shares in the region's two largest banks, CaixaBank and Sabadell. Opinion polls conducted before the vote suggest a minority of around 40% of residents in Catalonia back independence.